Here's a fantastic trick to try. I like to call it the ring test. It's a wonderful immersion and gravity trick where you pull a ring out from under a hex nut and it falls into the bottle. If you don't have that plastic inertia ring, you can also use cereal cardboard and cut it and tape it to fit, and I find this works really well. That cardboard is strong enough to hold the hex nut, but also not too thick that you can't bend it into a circle. You can use different size hex nuts. The smaller, the better. It makes it a little bit more exciting. So I usually have the students start with a wider opening while they're learning how to do the technique of pulling it back, because this is a lesson on external and unbalanced forces. So usually it's arm at a 90-degree angle. You pull it back with the shoulder straight back so that the hex nut falls straight down. Students will try it from the side. I don't get as much success with that. It's possible to do it, but I like to have the ring vertical to me. But again, it can work really well, but that's just my favorite way to do it. There's with a small hex nut. And then you move up to a smaller opening. So graduated cylinders work really well. The opening is about the size of a 2-liter bottle. And I also find that it has that nice flat base to it, so it's not going to wobble as much. And the key to this trick is lining that hex nut up. So I like to look straight down into the opening to see that the hex nut is lining up with that opening. So students, a lot of times, their biggest error is going to be that it does not line up. And if they can stand it up vertically, that makes it a little bit more exciting versus laying it flat. And so if they get it lined up correct, it will go straight in. But there are a lot of factors in this that can affect the success of the trick, but that enables the students to analyze what is happening in this. So let's see if I've got it here. You can use one finger or all your fingers in and just a quick pull, and there you see that it went in. You can use lots of different size containers, so I like this activity because it is fairly easy prep because you can find all sorts of items to do it. So then here's a small one, again, did not go in. Here is a wide tape roll, so I find those work really well too. You can still have the tape on it. This one happens to be empty. You can use narrow tape rolls and pull it straight back. So if you are looking for the complete classroom activity that contains worksheets, please make sure you read the video description. If you have the activity, I hope this video helped you.